well, see, on the back it says City, so I guess that's Citibank.
Yeah.
I think this was probably in my dad's collection of stuff. In fact, probably, well, less, no, just a couple of these hats are from my dad. What else in chat? Wendy says, good night. Thanks for visiting with us, Wendy. Mike Wojcik in chat says good night. Why am I seeing people saying good night? Oh, I guess just those two. Greg, what's wrong with my File Explorer? It says working on it. Whoa. Whoa. All right, the next one. I guess I did say ask me anything. And so Ski Man comes up with, Doug, have you ever had a colonoscopy?
You did say anything, and whoa, that is anything. So Jim, the creds, if you're watching the stream, I posted the creds earlier. I will repost said creds because they are different tonight.
Yeah, it was posted in chat.
Yeah, I'm not going to pin them just yet. I may. There are the new creds, and Mrs. K may not be joining us tonight because I'm about to break the laptop.
Oh.
It's an old HP. It was given to me by my son and daughter-in-law. It had issues. I barely got it running, and as most of us know, I'm not a big laptop guy anyway. And now I wonder why.
If you break it, show it on camera. Yeah, that's what Throw it out.
Well, it's got a dead battery. I would bring it in here and do it all in here. Otherwise, I've got to keep doing what I'm doing, which is, because I use RoboForm and it makes such simple passwords, I got to take pictures of it.
Well, here's, I shared the screen. I think that's coming over now for Australia's fireworks that Lawn Dog was asking about. Right? It was Lawn Dog, wasn't it? Yeah, did you get the opportunity to see Australia's fireworks show? Did anybody see it? I really didn't have any awareness about Australia's fireworks show.
We were going to try to do that actually, but we figured that was going to be too much of a debacle. As it turned out, it would have been.
All right.
That idea was tossed around several times. And people are probably saying goodnight because they're used to the show being a half hour in length, and they don't realize it's going to be 12 hours tonight. So they may get up and to get a drink and hear our voice and go, "Well, are we still going?" And you know, I was going to pull an elaborate joke of getting everybody in here and then saying, "Well, that's the 13-second debacle. See you next year," and leaving, but I decided not to. So if you would, Mr. Betts, please continue. Let me re-spotlight you if you don't mind.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just going to leave you where you're at,
yet?
Mr. 60.
What do you mean where I'm at? Yeah.
Get Doug to do a tech support on video on laptop. There's no hope for that laptop, Mike.
Do a tech support video on the laptop. Oh, on Ken's laptop.
No hope.
Lawn Dog says the one in Dubai has been pretty impressive. Haven't seen it in years. That would be the fireworks show, I suppose. All right. Well, I've got. Let's see. I figured I started at 6:20, so it looks to me like I've got about 4 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Yeah, 3 minutes left.
Hey, Doug, it's later than 1960. You got 60 on your hat.
Yeah, but I'm still holding the old for the old days.
Sorry to be so late. I was feeding grandchildren.
You were feeding them to who?
Well, I fed the grandchildren and the dog, so the dog ate the grandchildren.
Okay.
Or the other way around, I don't know. By the way, that thing that
into the admin account, I will still log
Yeah.
into the regular account. But after I reset that thing, like the super user link said,
Oh, okay, sure.
then that seemed to stop that.
Oh, cool.
I only tried it twice, but it seemed to do it.
Sinvicious, while logging in always exposes my real name. I try not to do that, so see you tomorrow. What is that about? That's probably a conversation I'm not up to speed on. Long Dog, I got a couple of dinosaur laptops. We keep going, but as Ken is saying, time just can turn a nice laptop into something unusable because of its age. It might run, but it's gonna run like it's got a broken leg. Oh, okay, here's another Ask Me Anything. Ski Man says, Doug, when was your first kiss besides mom, siblings, and such?
Too many
I'm gonna
conflicts.
I'm gonna say that was probably 4th grade church camp. Fourth grade? Maybe.
Yes, I'm not sure.
Ken South says I cannot get logged in because it keeps wanting me to log in with the Zoom ID. He's trying on the laptop, right?
Yeah.
Can I pull up? Can I email him the link? He can hear me through earbuds. I'm not used to this co-hosting. Oh, here's copy invite link. And he emailed the link to himself. So why can you not get logged in? You log in with the Zoom ID. The Zoom ID would be your Zoom username or your Zoom user account. All right, so I'm sending that to you, Ken.
I don't use RoboFarm, I just use Firefox. I log into Firefox with my email and password, and it just saves it to the password tab, and that's where I get all my passwords.
Yeah, but that won't populate the Zoom application because it's not on a web page unless you add that capability into your password manager.
Yeah, when I logged into Zoom, I had to go to Firefox passwords, and I had to look up my Zoom credits because I forgot it when I was trying to log on to my desktop.
Yeah, Ken, you're correct. If you log in with your credentials that you're using on your computer, then you can't be logged in with that account on both of them.
And he just click on the same link as all the rest of us did and log in
As guest. Try logging in as guest. When you click on that link and I think there's a button to log in as guest. Jose is saying yes, that's the right way to go. I think he has a lot of
idea is
experience
making
with that.
Mrs. K a quick Gmail address and then sign in with Google.
Gmail accounts aren't quick to make. They need more these days.
I just clicked on the link.
Ken says he's not seeing a guest tab. Let's see. I'm gonna try on Baby Beast when I see what happens on that link. Oh, I'm still connected to Josh. Oh, Josh is playing Fortnite. Yeah, I bet that's slow for Josh because I just connected. Now, if I go to Baby Beast and launch the credentials that I sent, go ahead, Jeff.
Ben just chatted, he said he think he figured it out.
Okay.
Surprisingly enough, I just got the thing to my cell phone, to my email saying that Josh started playing Fortnite.
Oh, now wait a minute, I take this back. I'm signing in on Baby Beast while I'm already signed in on Big Beast with the same account, and I've done that before. Let's see, I'm gonna...
Josh is the corporate to be signing into like 3 different accounts on Zoom at the same time for the same account. He's the right back.
Ken's in the waiting room.
Oh, somebody's gotta let him in. Now wait a minute, should we have a vote? Take a vote on this?
Yeah, Mr. Best, we can have a vote. All those that want to kick someone out, say aye, or put a one.
You.
Oh wait, it was me you wanted to kick out. Disregard. So I will go back in there to the studio into my natural habitat. Mrs. K will be right here.
All right.
I can't promise you how well this transition is going to go.
Well, if we only count Doug once, you're up to 19.
Oh, I am in the second time.
We'll be at 19 because, and Alex isn't here to complain. Figure that.
Not yet.
I doubt that he shows up, Jim.
You actually will have 20.
So to get the camera, just move this back and forth.
Okay, I'll move it back and forth.
Take your arms from around my neck.
Hi, Lorna.
Hi, good evening, everybody. I don't know if it's evening there, but it's evening here. So,
Yeah.
10 o'clock here. No, almost 10 o'clock. Hi, hello. Well, in New York, it's already Happy New Year there.
It's already New Year's for Darren. It was New Year's for Darren about 3 or 4 hours ago.
I think they dropped the ball, right?
No.
Oh, I think they dropped the ball already. The New Year's ball.
In New York?
Yeah, in New York.
Not at 9:55.
Really? I thought it's 9 o'clock in there. It's 9 o'clock here. It's 12 there.
That's on the west. No. Just you're confused and very old. That's Doug's bit. Just let us know.
Hey. Don't infringe on my territory now.
So as someone says all the time, Mrs. K joins and well, there goes the neighborhood.
Apparently you have permissions not enabled to allow a co-host to change a person's name. I was trying to change Lorna's name to Lorna instead of Ken Stout. I can't do that.
You know what? I don't know. Can I set that? Is that set?
Yeah, there's a way to do that. I've done that before.
All right, make me smart again.
Well, that's gonna
Tim
be
Soul in the house, shaking his head. Hello, Tim.
He said.
Guessing maybe
Hello.
settings.
Yeah, but I think it's settings to your Zoom account on the web.
No, you don't. You just go to the name and the participants, click the 3 buttons, and go down and click on rename and type in the new name in the box.
Yeah,
If the permission is turned on for that, it's not turned on. That's not available to us. It's not there, Steve, because the capability is not turned on.
Does it
Like my hat.
automatically inherit that permission?
So cute. I don't know.
No, it's not automatic. I think it's a setting. Well, I have a bunch of hats here, Lorna.
Oh man. Yeah, man, look at the hair. Awesome.
I just changed your name to Ken Stout 1.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
did you?
and I changed
Oh, you did.
Mrs. K. So, Steve, if you would, demonstrate by sharing your screen how you did that, please.
Yeah, I did. What did you do?
Bottom row still not visible, so he said you need PETA. Well, I understand.
I
Let
like
me
this
figure
one.
that out in a moment.
I got the post.
I have 11 and a half more hours
be.
Yeah, I've done it, but I couldn't do it.
I can't be.
And I already did with one,
Maybe that's
that
because
function.
Ken was the host.
Can you
And I
hear me?
already did one with,
Oh wait,
Well,
what happened to Galen?
here,
He was spotlighting, no longer, there he is, sharing screen, here we go. And then, oh, you know what? You might not be able to share that because it's the Zoom function. We have determined most Zoom functions cannot be shared.
Yeah, we're seeing your YouTube.
Right,
We're
we
seeing
see
your
YouTube.
Steve.
You're seeing my YouTube one.
Right, because it, oddly enough, Zoom functions cannot be shared. It's the craziest thing. So if you'd like to go ahead and stop sharing your screen, please. I will just allow everyone but Doug to change your name, because apparently Doug doesn't have that ability.
Well, I would like Steve to describe where he clicked to do that.
Well,
because-
I will as soon as I need to stop sharing. How do I do
Right.
that? There we go.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, so
You're
how did
welcome.
you do it?
Hold on, let me put on my tech hat.
that the one with the point on it?
Oh, Dennis has his camera on. There's Dennis here. Dennis Thompson, everybody. DDT 2005.
Hey, Dennis.
Steve could do it, cause Steve is a co-host, Doug is not a co-host. That's why he could
I
not be
thought I
named.
co-hosted Doug. Oh.
Well,
I'm
take
working
it
on
again.
my lighting. There are two
All right,
Dougs
Doug,
in
give
here.
her a shot now.
All right.
Mrs. K, you're about to become
Yep.
so many different names. It's not funny. 20 people. Yes.
Yep.
Well, thanks for joining the 12-hour debacle. I will see you this time next year. Goodbye.
What?
Boy, that was fun. Oh my gosh.
Everybody's, I don't know. Everybody here. I think it's
There's
a lot.
Chris, he left.
Hello. What
Ken,
is
Ken,
going?
Ken Will?
Yeah, so he's there.
Hello,
Somebody
hello.
put him in the waiting room.
Oh, revenge
That'd be
you.
funny if someone did. Yeah.
Everybody's here. Sam, Rick, Greg, Guy,
Yep.
Brian, Bill, Josh. Hi, Josh.
Oh,
Jeff,
but mama,
Jeff,
go.
Dog, that's just, we're looking really good. I'm just wondering, Doug, if that's a real beard you have.
I'm wondering too. I figured I'll try shaving and see if it comes off. I explained it. I explained to them it's actually a Zoom filter. My Zoom filters work better because I pay for them.
You just rub melted chocolate on your cheeks.
Used to be QFA, personal Ken, but that
No,
guy.
it's it.
QFA. Can anyone guess why I cannot rejoin Zoom on my big computer?
Your computer crashed.
Your computer cracked.
You've been banned.
I'm on the laptop now.
Yeah.
I'm on the laptop now. No, it's a very, you guys ought to be able to figure that out just like that. Oh, wrong, just like that.
Well, I know why you can't get on it through your other computer right now is because you're not in that room.
No. I come in here to explain to you why I can't get on that. I cannot get on, okay, if I were to go back and get on Zoom, on that computer, you guys all go away. That's your hint.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Doug, I perplexed
If
Doug
you're-
again.
Well,
Yes!
if you're I got an idea is that if you're clicking something on your other computer that launches your usual Zoom room, then that would close this room.
The usual Zoom room's closed. It's gone. It's so 2023, Doug. I mean, please get with the program.
I don't think you're understanding my comment.
My
What are
goodness.
you clicking on your other computer to try to get back into Zoom?
Join meeting.
And are you joining let's see, well, weren't you the original host? Weren't you the original host? Who is host now?
Right, it has to do with
You
one
are, Doug.
time,
Oh.
it's because of how I set the one-time thing up, okay?
Oh, the
I'm gonna go
one-time
in there and
code.
struggle.
Oh, alright. Alright, it's because of how you set it.
Because of how I set up,
Because you did a Ken thing.
because I did a
Pulled
kid
the Ken. Yeah.
kid, yeah.
You don't call it a debacle for nothing.
You can leave, you can leave, but you can't get back in.
It's like California, you can
Hotel
check
California.
leave,
out,
but
but
you
you can
can't
never
come in.
leave.
Yeah. So you
You
can't.
know what, I'm gonna figure it out.
How many?
Well, I think you should be able to because you got Lorna. Did you get Lorna in using your Zoom account?
Yes, you said.
He can't hear us now because he doesn't have Zoom on his computer running anymore.
Yeah, he
So
told me
there's-
to tell you yes.
Yeah, so okay, so if you use the same account on your computer, you should be able to sign in to join this meeting on those credentials.
Not on the normal credentials, but he can on the credentials, he left me in, chat.
It
Yeah, I
seems
think
like
it's
he
fine.
should be able to
There we go.
click,
No,
he should be able to click on those himself. See,
We
he
got
did it.
a new guy just joined us by the name of Ken. Hello, Ken. What's your last name there, Ken?
Thank me for having you in your little meeting here tonight, I appreciate it.
Once in their lifetime, I always tell him, you shouldn't be a blogger or anything, and you should be a movie actor.
Is he gone again?
I can be.
Oh, there
If
you
you'd
go.
like to see me gone again, put a 1 in chat.
Hey, I fell off.
Here's another
Why did I
weird
fall off?
thing, though. He's now host, and I'm not even the host.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Because he's,
Sorry for your luck, Doug, I don't know why that happens.
Well, I think I do. Because when you stepped out, I became host. So when you
Right,
came
I
back
made
in,
you
you took over host.
Correct.
All right. And then when you came back and took over host, that took me away as host, and now you just made me co-host again.
Right,
Who's on
and I know
first?
now how we're gonna kill about the wee hours of the morning Zoom
Right.
stream tonight, because,
Right.
we gotta have something planned. So, I do wanna put a sincere thank you out to everyone, we have hit 20 participants, and it's not near as bad as I thought it would be.
Oh, is that counting you?
oh,
All right.
we can make it bad, we can all start talking at once.
Yeah, that counts me. Yeah, but that counts me as twice.
Yeah,
Because
just
I'm in twice.
Look at that, guys, I'm fixing my back.
I signed in
I
on
guess I'm-
Baby
oh,
Beast.
well, okay, so, shoot,
I
never mind,
thought-
19 and a half.
I thought they were not cheating. I thought they were not cheating on this occasion.
Well, he's not here to complain, so if anyone else could join on a different account. Somebody left.
That was job number 2.
Number
So we
two.
are officially back to 20, correct? Or 19, correct?
Only one Doug, yeah.
Mine is one.
Does Princess count?
No.
She can, if she can speak.
She said
Well,
yeah.
She knows how to multiply, but she can't count.
Alright. One more, we need one more. I can't think of anyone to reach out to.
Oh, one more, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, well,
5,
Doug was in here twice, and
6,
technically,
one more.
I mean, it's 20, but it's
Maybe
not.
Carrie if he's not busy.
Bobby
You wouldn't
Carey
get
will
Carrie
never
on here?
join our Zoom, never.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
That's not happening.
Yeah, that won't happen. I give
The day
that-
Carrie Holtzman joins our Zoom is the day I no longer stream. Doug Holt says, hold on, Carrie, give me a favor.
Where's Alex?
I do not know.
He's in Arkansas.
Yeah, he's still in Sheridan.
Good answer.
South of the Mississippi, right?
Him and Tammy are eating.
I think maybe they got a little bit of rain and he got flooded
Who's
out.
that?
I don't know.
About Tammy.
Oh, this ain't gonna work.
Greggy.
Green hat on a green screen. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, that would make work.
I don't have have the hat collection that Mr. Betts has, so it might be really limited.
Hi everybody, I just want to say hi to Greg, Daryl.
Hi, Laura.
I want to say to Josh, Tim, Brian.
Brian in his
How do I call this guy? Joe. Joe. Darren. I don't see Darren yet. Jeff and Rick. Sam. Doug. With a beautiful hat this time. I like that. That's a beret. I like your beret hat.
Well, me and Mr. Betts and I had a conversation about that. Doug's wearing a
I know,
beret as
it's a
well.
beret. It looks I like that hat.
Mine or Doug's?
Tim, you have yours too. Yours is golfing.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Doug plays golf? I can't wait to hear these stories.
Oh.
And Chris, Bobby.
I tried.
Steve and
Okay, so I
Sean.
see,
Hello, Sean.
I see what he's talking about now. I'll go see if
So
I can
hello,
adjust Zoom. Sorry about that, Sam. I forgot about you had said the bottom row is not being seen.
You got the fireworks out in the cabinet in there, you know that. In that plastic bag, been there for about a year. Look at that.
That would be my assumption.
So, what is exactly the time that New York has their the New Year's ball down?
Midnight. Same as us.
Same as ours?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
except their midnight and your
Yes,
midnight
midnight.
aren't at the same time.
Oh,
Right.
at the same time. Okay.
We
I
are
like-
always the same. Indiana is always on the same time as New York City. Always.
Oh.
They changed, we changed. Yeah. No, I'm not sure, but it sounds good.
Oh, okay.
Except for the 6 counties, 3 up north, 3 down south that change. Indianapolis is always the same time as New York City.
That's New York. Oh.
Hey, you're taking over Mr. Betts' time here. Let Mr. Betts have his time.
My time's expired.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, my time's over. I'm
I could be
free.
a gracious host
I'm
and say,
free as a jaybird. I could bounce out any moment. You won't even
I
see it.
appreciate you joining us.
And Jose's
Yeah,
giving
I
me
think I
a
got
gift. He said,
everybody
he's
now.
waving me goodbye. He says, go, go, go.
No, I'm counting people and checking on, I'm looking at Zoom and counting them on OBS. I can't see my monitor right now because I've got another tab opened up. I need another monitor. All those in favor, put a 1 in chat.
Hi.
No.
I'll chip in on that. And
I got 2 cents laying in the kitchen.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Should we make a contribution to get Doug a razor?
That's coming right up, by the way. This is going away.
When does that
Based on
happen?
the conversations I've had with Mrs. K on this, there may be blood involved. 911 may be involved. I may be continuing the live stream from my phone. Long dog, remember, he scratches my back, I'll scratch your back. Yeah, a lot of people say that, but have you ever really noticed when you scratch someone's back, they never return the favor?
You sure about that?
I scratch your back all the time, and I say, okay, my turn, and then you disappear.
It's what my wife does.
Are you talking about me?
Hi. You guys, I got another call. I could be leaving. I will maybe be back. All right, bye, you guys.
All right, Bobby,
Bye, Bobby.
good night. Thank you.
Hey, Ken,
Yes.
you're gonna need some more computer monitors when you fix all the parts of that computer.
Move really close to
I
the house.
honestly would, if I were to get more monitors, they'd have to be the 22-inch variety, and I'd have to stack them up on above the ones that are here, and I just don't really need it. I just got to figure out a way to not have so many tabs open at one time. Wait a minute, I'm taking after my mentor. Doug, how many tabs are you running right now? Just out of curiosity.
I can't count that high. No, it's actually pretty modest. It's pretty modest. About nine on one browser and 2 on another. I was looking at Brian Lightfoot and then he disappeared. What happened?
He does that a lot. I don't know what it is.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Doug, what did you do before tabs?
I usually drank Pepsi.
You drank tab?
I can't believe I got a laugh out of that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Tab was a horrible, horrible tasting soda.
I laughed. I
Sort
didn't
of like
Catherine.
Dr. Pepper.
Catherine
Dr. Pepper, I
Husband
like.
joins us in chat. Hello, Catherine. Let me get you the creds for Zoom. Should you like to join Zoom?
Yeah, let's her in. That's good.
Hello,
Might be
Catherine. Nice to see you, Catherine.
I don't see her yet though.
Oh,
not
she's
on
in
Zoom.
chat.
She's in the YouTube chat. You're watching
In the
Zoom.
chat room.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
The little laptop is not as sophisticated as the 5 video setups in here.
Ask her if she wants to come to Zoom. If she,
I did, and I put the creds in Zoom and on. Now you got me playing duck. I'm confused and don't know what I'm doing. I put the creds in YouTube chat in case you would like to join us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, tell her about it.
When you say that, you make it sound like a bad thing.
What? Telling her about it is a bad thing?
No, I'm confused and don't know what I'm doing. You make that sound like a bad thing.
Well, since you're in your 80s now, you got a few
Okay,
years on us. Please tell us how that goes.
It's not a defect, it's a feature.
Yeah, I laughed pretty hard the other day when you said you were 83, I think, and then you said, no, really, I'm 66, and then someone said, no, he's 83, and boy, that was... Oh, wait, that was you! So reflecting back on something I said earlier, are you going to explain through the week what happened with Josh Kinder's desktop?
Yes.
Cool.
Through
Yes.
the week, it's gonna take a week to explain it?
Or two.
Yes, Ghetto, as you eat popcorn. Wait till you're not eating food before you answer.
Or 3 or 4.
I want to thank Doug for coming to my rescue on Saturday. Thank you,
You're
Doug.
welcome. You're welcome.
Was it a relatively easy fix? Oh wait, you don't want to give away any trade secrets, right? Until Monday?
Well, could have been, would have been, should have been.
Okay, fair enough. Are you doing a show on tomorrow on New
No.
Year's?
No.
Good, because I need to sleep in.
Yeah, I got something else I need to do during that time.
That's good.
I didn't know that until this morning.
If I go the full 12 hours, I will end at 9 something tomorrow morning, and she's got to work at 6, so I'm going to have to get a little bit of sleep between then and then. Catherine's joining us. I will admit her. It'll be my pleasure to do that.
Okay. Jose, I muted you because you have a lot of electronic noise going on.
Yeah, sometimes he has some microphone gurgling, I don't know what you call it.
Some weird issues. Catherine Hauserman's here.
Oh, I let her, oh, there she is. Hello, Catherine.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, Catherine. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you again.
That's gonna be your
Well,
friend,
actually, it's
sir.
good to see your cat again.
Hello.
Speaking of being seen, I'll be right back.
Oh God. Somehow that got a laugh from Catherine. I'm not quite sure what Ken said.
No, man, hey, guys, knock it up. I make those kind of jokes.
Trying to set up the
Whoa.
thing. Oh my goodness.
Woody.
We got somebody else coming in.
Hey.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, Mr.
Alex.
South
Oh,
of
Alex.
Mississippi.
Well, now we have a legitimate 20.
We actually do have a legitimate 20, although I will go out on a small limb here and make you a bet, B-E-T-T-S, that someone south of the Mississippi says, Ken, it's not official because Mrs. K's just sitting in the other room.
No, it is official because she's on another device on another camera, so technically it is official. I will give you that.
And as is tradition around here,
Happy New Year, Alex.
Happy New Year, Alex.
Happy New Year, Kevin.
So did we decide last minute to change the credentials? You're not gonna be the same one that usually is?
It wasn't
You know
last
what?
minute.
I'm really nice
It was
about
2 weeks
this.
ago.
I'm not gonna be my normal smart ass self.
Don't worry, Alex.
Only
While
been
I'm
talking
here,
about
you're
this. You
fine.
can tell we're married, by the way. She
I'll
talks,
be
I
ready
talk at
to
the
do
same
that,
time.
okay?
We've only been talking about the credentials for a month. We bounced back and forth. We decided on one of the days you boycotted, we were going to go with a one-time throwaway use of credentials. And knock on wood, so far, we haven't had any, this is great. We haven't had any incidents or bombers or anything, well, except for Alex Cheek. I'm not sure about this guy, but other than that, it's been fantastic. Tomorrow night, we revert back to the regular creds. Now, I'm sure I'm gonna get 4 or 5 emails from Alex and Josh saying, oh, I can't get into Zoom, what's going on? It's the regular creds. And that was me being nice. Nothing, Jim? Oh, I got a head shake.
Are you being nice?
See, when you're angry, I'm still waiting for you to finish your duties.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, have I missed you?
That's a few hours left.
Wait. Man. Now, I think the only one that is not a co-host would be Josh Kender and Alex Cheek, and we know Josh is never going to be a co-host again.
No, we're not gonna make that mistake.
No,
We're down to.
when I say we, I mean Mrs. K. She's never making that mistake ever again.
I see a bunch of people that aren't co-hosts. Jeff,
Really?
Brian, Sean, William, Sam, Tim. Yeah. When I open the participants panel, it's real easy to see who's co-host and who's not.
They should be. I mean, you know.
Hey, I make no promises. This what I'm getting ready to make could be dangerous.
Let me just say, each one of them should have a part of something.
The co-host pays more.
Mrs. K is now a co-host, so if you guys suddenly disappear, I know nothing.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Is that
I
a
have a-
warning or something?
I have a question for Doug.
Me out.
Question for
I have a
Doug.
question. Yes, go for question.
Go for Doug.
Doug, did I hear you say there is no show on Monday?
That's correct.
That's
what he
true.
said.
No show tomorrow.
Well, I was holding off on my final joke of the year for tomorrow,
Oh,
but since you spoiled it, I just posted it on the stream.
You were going to do your final joke of the year on January 1st?
Well, you gotta read the joke first.
All right. Brian Lightfoot says a New Year's resolution is something that goes in one year and out the
Out
other.
the other. That's right.
All right. I did not read that ahead, so you got a legitimate chuckle from me.
As usual, he doesn't read anything ahead. Oh, wait a minute, wrong mouse. Oh, wait a minute, wrong keyboard. Oh, wait a minute, wrong mouse. We won't bring that up, though.
Oh, by the way, how do we know you're the real Doug? Because you got that funny looking hat on. You don't usually.
All right,
wear it.
Doug, ready on the count of 3. Let's show him that we're the real
Show
Doug
him
again.
a different hat. Okay.
See, we are.
See, I got all kinds of different hats. If that's what you want to see.
You got banged up, or is that red dye you try to put in your hair and it messed up?
No, that's a Zoom filter. That's a paid-for Zoom filter. If you pay for your stuff, you get good quality stuff. So it's a Zoom filter. You can't even tell. It looks like my hair's actually colored, doesn't it?
So I should be able to do that then because I have a paid account as well, right?
No, it's not a paid Zoom account. It's a paid filter.
Oh, paid filter.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, go do a Google search for
There's the catch.
filters for pay.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Josh Kinder's got his hand up again.
I'm making a New Year's revolution. I will never break my computer ever again.
Did you make that in 1987 or did you make that resolution?
taking bets on that right now.
Keep it.
Yeah.
That's a good one. A false one, but a good one.
Cow.
Yeah, still thumbs up on that.
Josh, I just put your hand down and you raised it again. Go ahead. Josh, leave.
No,
I'm willing to bet it.
He's muted. He's muted.
Oh.
I'm willing
Did he
to
mute
bet it,
himself
Josh.
or did you guys mute him?
I think he muted himself because he's eating. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, that's shocking. Josh Kinder, Alex Cheek eating something. I just find that hard to believe.
Yeah, cousin.
Inconceivable.
Very. Just unbelievable.
Well done.
You know what? You know what vape does? When people vape around me, it makes my nose run.
I got a little bit of a funny story from earlier to tell y'all. Something I didn't realize until a couple hours ago. So my mom went to open her email. She uses Microsoft Outlook on Office 365 on her computer. My mom went to open her email and it said on there, it popped up and it said, please re-enter your password or whatever Outlook does. The password prompt to re-enter your password. Well, I knew that my internet company, she uses the ISP now, and I knew that they was increasing their security, so I went on their site. It asked me to, when I put in her email and existing password, it asked me to reset her password. And because they increased their security, it then asked me for the zip code, for our zip code, for our phone number, and for my account number. I put in the zip code and the account number from my app on my cell phone, and I put in my phone number, my personal phone number, which I assumed was the number attached to the account, because that's the way we had it set up when we first set up the new service. Well, I couldn't get it to reset. Well, lo and behold, I called technical support, and they told me that there is another number assigned to my account that's basically a placeholder number. That's a bogus number that's not actually active. It's just on the bill that they use just for their purposes. And they said that's the number that I had to use to be able to put in there to reset her password. After I did that, it worked, but I had no way of knowing that before, because that we don't have actual phone service, only internet. But I thought the number that we had originally set on the account was my cell phone number that I always use. But for whatever reason, the number that it requires, the so-called telephone number that it requires to reset the email password, is a randomly generated number on the top of your bill that nobody knows.
That bogus number is what your phone number would be if you had phone service.
No, that's not entirely true.
Dial 911.
Chris, I understand what you're saying, but that's not entirely true. And the reason why I say that is because if we had phone service, it would be an 870 Arkansas area code, and that number on top of my bill is not an 870 or 479 or 501 Arkansas area code.
Okay.
So that's just a placeholder number they put in there. Have you ever experienced anything like this, Doug?
I don't think so, but I think the reason is because you have an email account that's hosted by a service that you no longer use for your phone connection or your internet connection. Is that what was going on?
No. Her email account was transferred a while back. Her old email account was transferred to my new account. And so this number, this supposed telephone number that's been has been on the bill for as long as I've had the service.
Okay.
For a year, but
I just haven't had to use it until now to reset the password because they increased their email security.
Okay, so her email account used to be associated with a different service account than what it's now associated with.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. Okay, yeah, I haven't come across that, but it makes total sense.
I
But
don't
now,
have phone service.
I shouldn't have that. Now I shouldn't have that problem. Now if they tell me I need to reset her password for whatever the reason, I'll know where to find the number.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the point of that bogus telephone number, because when I call the support and put in my phone number, my personal cell phone number, which I have associated with the account, it lets me through just fine. I've never had to ever put in that bogus phone number for anything.
What's the bogus number? Is it 867-5309?
It's some random, I think it's like 152-448-3339 or some, it's just some random numbers. It doesn't go anywhere.
I don't have phone service, but if I plugged in a phone to my modem, the phone jack on the modem, I could dial 911. That'd be the only person.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now that you say that, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they have it on there, so that 911 would have a way to call you back if you did do that.
Yeah, it's required. I don't know if it's required everywhere, but it's required in Georgia because you pay a 911 tax.
Actually, on my bill, it doesn't say it's 911 tax. Now it says I pay for the actual service. It says I pay a state tax and a county tax, I think, but it doesn't actually specify that it's for 911 service. But that's possibly what it's for. But it's only $1. So.
Hey, Al.
But you got it figured out.
Don't worry about it. People want a pimping Wi-Fi on my family.
It's just one of them things my mom had me freaking out about. Because all of a sudden she's like, I can't log into my email. And I thought, the first thing I thought was, well, because they changed her email security around, they done screwed up something and made her 20-year-old account not usable. So I was prepared to be on hold with support for an hour, but it turned into a 5-minute call.
This is the same as that.
Question for Ken?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Doug. I'll get Mrs. K signed back in.
Who's your next co-host and when?
It was to be B.A. Stringer, but I think he's not doing, I think he's under the weather.
Hey, there it is. We got 21.
Yeah, it should be William.
We got 21 on screen now.
Yeah, she's on screen. She's got her own video.
Oh, so we don't know. No, not really.
No, it's not 21?
No.
Well, now you know what this means, Jen. Since we hit 20, now you got to set a next record. And your next record, I think a pretty good number is 30.
That's not gonna happen.
Or 40, but
It is 21 feet.
It looks like 21 to me. I don't understand why you're saying it's not.
It's not because there's Williams in twice on the Princess Camp.
Oh, okay.
There's a person.
Yeah, Prince. I don't know.
Nice try.
Nice try. There are other people who've been in on Ken's Zoom sessions.
I showed 21.
Legitimate 21. Yeah, but Princess Cam is not a person. Sorry.
What was that?
Oh, I got it. You're saying that Princess Cam got you. Okay.
That doesn't count as 21 people.
Oh yeah.
Got it, Ken.
Human face.
Yeah.
I always like the new year because it means my birthday is just a few days.
and the princess. That's
Here we
cute.
go. Now we got
Where's,
it.
where's Wintermute?
That's
There's
cute.
Wintermute.
Now we are officially 21.
I just said his name and he magically appeared.
There you go.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Officially 21. And I agree with Jim. 30, never gonna happen. I didn't think we'd ever get to 20. I don't think we'd get to 25.
Oh,
And
yes.
Wintermute.
We hearing?
Wintermute.
Ken, I'm sorry, I'm gonna disagree with that.
So let's get the background audio from the mute. Now here's a pun. Wintermute's about to be muted. There, he got himself. Okay, good.
No, I got it.
Disagree with.
I'm disagree about never being 30. I am going to make a prediction. December 31st, 2024, we will get 30.
Okay.
That's gonna be a
I
good
look forward to
yeah.
30 years to life.
and go out on a limb here and predict what my subscribers will be up to.
What are you at now? 563. You're at 563.
563, really? Oh, I've grown.
Yes, you do. I saw
Let's
it.
see. Well, it's easy. It'd be best for me to be making this prediction also for December 31st of 2028, like I did for the 30.
What do I do? What?
No, December 31st, 2024. I'll say 30 in Zoom, and I will say you will have exceeded 800 subscribers.
Whoa, that's a good
Oh,
one.
I agree with the whoa from Mrs. K. Oh, wait, she's still me.
Yeah,
Change that.
I think it's doable.
Yeah, I mean,
Takes a little
I just-
work, but I think you can do it.
yeah.
I just saw that watching now number rotate from 28 to 29, and the number rolled up. I've never seen
Yeah,
that
it's been
before.
doing that for a while. That's one of
It
those
rolls
little
on
changes that they threw in about a month ago,
Oh,
over a month ago.
Likes do that too.
Yeah, but
Usually
YouTube
in
just
my
started
case,
doing that
it
with their.
rolls back
Right.
to 28, 27, 26.
all right. Well, here I'm gonna roll the like up one.
Yeah, the likes are a little down. I only see 5, but now that does not change real time
Oh.
for me.
Oh, well, I'm showing
Keep
9.
doing it.
Real-time likes, I have to. Now I still see 5.
We should be seeing 8.
Let me
We're getting at
refresh.
5.
Let me do the refresh.
Before you refresh, are you live?
I clicked on
You're
live
live.
first.
You're live first.
And now I
and
have
it's still-
29 views with 21 likes.
Ken, are you live?
Hell, easy.
Are you live, Ken?
Ow! 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 Yeah, I'm live. 29? Okay, so here's the interesting thing about Zoom, or one of the interesting things I think about Zoom is
Now it shows 21. I refreshed
it
it.
doesn't get the, so 29 watching, 21 views. Now, the people over on YouTube can't see that because they are looking at a different screen. Now I can change that if I could just remember how to do it, but I'm not going to because that's too complicated and we only have 11 and a half more hours to go.
Use the right words.
English!
English.
Yeah.
And I'd love to know, if you're not drunk, I'd love to know what you take to spit words like that.
Metformin and whatever that is for my cholesterol.
I have a question for Jim.
Okay.
I take metformin too, by the way.
Hey, Jim.
Let's, here's the question.
So, yes, I'm gonna, probably every other month, I'm gonna be sending a couple computer parts to him. I'm gonna make a video of it, for him, for his editing, and for stuff other than that. But, I have a 3600K right here in this machine, and I push it to the limits, and it goes over, almost over 90, C. So I'm wondering, I was in the parts list that I gave you guys, it has an air cooler for an i7 13700K. I think I might want to get him a liquid cooler for that. Because if I push, this one has a Mugen 5 and I can push it way over 90 C if I'm really editing or I'm doing slideshows. I can push it really temperature high and the whole machine starts going really, really loud like an airplane taking off. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to get a liquid cooler for this one too, because yeah, the 13 gens run really, really hot. What do you think?
Well, first of all, 90C isn't at the threshold where the chip will throttle. It'll throttle once it hits between 95 and 100.
Well, it's not, sometimes it sounds like my computer's gonna fly off into the sky.
No, I get that. I'm just telling you that as far as the CPU is concerned, 90 is not near the throttle limit. It's somewhere between 95 and 100. Or it might actually be 100, I don't remember off the top of my head, but the chip's not throttling. The fact that the fans are running fast, well, what do you expect? If you want less noise, then yeah, you want to put a liquid cooler on it.
Okay, another question, it's only like a $30 difference. Should I get him a 13700K or a 14700K?
Oh, no, don't bother with the 14.
With a 13, just give him a 14?
No, don't bother with the 14.
Oh, you said
bother with the 14. It's just, no, I wouldn't do it. The 13 is more than sufficient.
Yeah, he's gonna get 128 gigabytes of RAM, and that's what he asked, that's what he said in a text message or something to me. He wanted 128, so I'll get it for him, so.
Well, we voted on doing a Eastern Midwest Big Beast build, but we figured you might struggle coming up with those parts, so we'll just take whatever we get.
We can't call it.
And besides, we don't need the Big Beast build competing with the Midwest Big Beast build, because we all know who's gonna win that.
When I've been off of Zoom, so what I figured out is, Brian still here?
Yeah. No, he left.
Cyberlink, and I've been making slideshows, and I've been using that YouTuber's free copyright music. As you can see on my channel, I put up 2 videos of photos. I don't know how many, it seemed, I think one has 20-something views and one has 10, but I've been using the copyright free music and I've been doing that. And then some people heard about it, and now I'm doing it for my church and some of my neighbors, and putting all their Christmas pictures together in MP4 video format slideshows. So
I would comment, but I can't because Ken says I left.
I wish I could get back to doing.
I can see you. Sean could not see you.
I wish
You
I
like
could get back
Alex?
to doing- I was just gonna say to Sean, I wish I could get back to doing slideshows for my church, but I can't because as of now they don't have any kind of screens or anything to any TVs or projectors or anything to display anything on. So. Bye, Doug.
What an exit.
Bye, Doug.
Bye, Doug. Doug is gone.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Karen,
Yeah.
you know how my mom's really religious, right? Well, my mom and dad were, but she's okay with me having 2 groups. They're dating, but they're with me. So I'm dating both of them. And they vape, and that's what's making my nose run because they were here earlier, and they're vaping in this garage, and it's making my nose run.
I've never heard of that. My mom vapes, and my nose never ran because of her vaping.
They use cheap vapes. They buy like those 99-cent vapes from smoke shops.
Oh no, she goes to like the vape store and buys, $50, $60, $70. I don't really know. I just know she does.
Doug equals Grease Lightning. Yeah, the 2025 version of Grease Lightning. That was good. I wish BH Ringer wasn't feeling under the weather. I was kind of looking forward to him explaining his knowledge of collecting coins and what you look for and what not and what to do. I was really looking for. Let me guess. I don't even have to look at the screen. I hear the little pop-up, and I know someone, Ghetto, has raised his hand. Yes, Ghetto.
Don't worry about the message about my iPhone, my Facebook.
The text message
Okay, well,
about your iPhone. Okay.
I was going to call you when I got home from church, but I completely forgot because you sent me that message right after I got to church, and I can't respond in church. So I apologize.
Oh, you're talking to Alex. Okay, got you.
I forgot to call you.
Just addressing what Sean said about his flight show, Sean. I saw the video of the flight show, and it's one of the topics that I'm going to have coming up probably in about 3 or 4 more of my videos. Right now, I'm just raking Cyberlink over the coals on this AI shit that they have in the AI stuff. That was my microphone made a mistake. The AI stuff that they have in the program. So the slideshow things will be coming up.
What I heard about Samsung is the latest update for the stupid phone installed AI. So every app I open, there's a little blue circle and it tells me to click on it to do AI. That's why I don't know.
I would think you'd be able to disable that somewhere in the settings. There's some hidden setting somewhere that you can.
Yeah, I told Ken, because I still text him every once in a while. Here, I'm gonna put a video.
That's an understatement, Sean. Every once in a while, it'll be like once a week.
Oh.
You give me 20 texts a day.
That's a video that I did. It's in the Zoom chat. I didn't put it in YouTube, but in the Zoom chat. That's one I did of Wichita when I went to Wichita in November. To see my aunt and uncle. Well, anyways, I had the iPhone 15 Pro Max for the whole week I was in November, and then I took it back to T-Mobile and threw it at the wall and told them please activate this phone again.
Now, why would you want to throw a phone against the wall?
Well, I did it against the T-Mobile wall, and I said Jokers told me this was fixed. It was not fixed. It overheated and shut off and did not turn back on for like 3 hours.
Dude, let me interrupt you for a minute. This is news breaking to me. This is something I didn't know until just now. Did you know you can take a screenshot from within Zoom itself?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if you could, but then
You can. I wanted to send a picture to someone, and the two icons right next to one another, one that says upload image or whatever, and the other one says take a screenshot. I will send everyone a screenshot that I just took. No, it's not.
I saw you do
What
it.
do you think?
I saw you
What,
do
Greg?
it.
There's too many people in here, damn it. Raise your hand. Go ahead, Gabe. Whoever spoke last besides me, please repeat.
I saw you take the screenshot. I could see you do it on YouTube. I saw you take it.
Really?
I didn't see you do it on Zoom, but I saw you do it on YouTube.
Well, let's demonstrate that again, shall we? So now,
Did you do it?
I'm clicking on take screenshot, and my
Camera is broke.
No. My Zoom is locked. The English.
Zoom is black.
Zoom is black. Yeah. That is interesting. I just took another one. I hit capture. Zoom is black. Why is it there? And Zoom is back. That's weird. Yeah, Brian just took one.
I've been using the snipping tool just to take screenshots.
Well, there's actually, if you click on, what is it, chat? If you click on the chat, and then you got the icon, and the two things there, the one with the plus sign is actually screenshot. I did not know that until right now.
Well, hell's bells.
Interesting.
Zoom disappears. You can't actually take a screenshot of Zoom.
I did.
Are you talking about there is actually a screenshot?
Yeah,
There
you
is
guys
actually a screenshot function inside of Zoom.
Yes, there's Alex, go to your chat on Zoom. Look at the 4 icons. The one that's on the far right, that'd be the one closest to the Mississippi River, is the one that says screenshot.
Okay, I'm on my Zoom chat now. I have underneath with this type of message, I have something that looks like a pen, have a smiley face, text file. But I
keep going, there's 2 more.
Screenshot. There it is.
Mr. Host,
Yes.
can I share my screen briefly?
You may.
Oh, there it is, way at the very bottom of the message. Okay, I see what you're talking about now.
Alex needs step-by-step directions.
I made it as simple as I could. It's the farthest one closest to the Mississippi River on the right. In other words, look at them. Right, you're there. Now, is that from the snipping tool or is that from within Zoom?
Snipping tool.
Is
That was
22?
taken-
Oh, send that to me, please. That gives me 22, except Greg was asleep.
$1.99 per copy.
Wasn't in there. Is that all? I can afford that.
What did Alex take a picture of?
That's my desktop background. Oh, via Zoom.
So you figured it out, did you? Now, honestly, how many people knew they could do that until I stumbled upon it accidentally?
Not me. They don't make it very noticeable.
No, it clearly wasn't noticeable, that's for sure.
Ah!
You okay there, Ghetto?
What's the matter, Josh?
Josh is trying to count 1, 2, 3, and he gets confused. 1, 2, 3.
So Josh, when are you gonna make
Okay,
it?
he's got his don't mess with him right now. He's got his serious face on. I like this.
Josh, have a serious face? Come on.
I think he's gonna say something. Come on, Josh. Make me proud.
Yeah, wait a minute, was that snipping tool?
No, that was Zoom screenshot.
Oh, okay.
So this will be interesting to know. So when does school start for everybody?
Who cares?
I never go back to school.
Why would us
I'm
adults
boycotting
care
it.
about high school?
Cool.
Hey, Josh, stop
I'm
playing your
just
game for a
curious.
minute.
No, Ricky,
My nephews and my sister.
Come on,
don't-
die.
My nephews don't go back to school, and my sister don't go back to work until January 4th, because she's on the same schedule as the schools now with her job.
Josh, if you can hear the sound of my lovely voice, please pause your game and stop playing so I can transfer something to your computer that you're going to want. You're welcome. By the way, not to embarrass you or anything, but you're being live streamed on YouTube right now playing your game.
I know I am, and I'm only 3 people away from being number 1.
Whoa.
You are number 1.
I'm 3 people
Come back
away.
in there. Oh, wait. He just...
I mean, last night I was number 2, but
You will always be at least 2 people away from being number 1, Josh, no matter what, because
Alan, I came in both place one time on this game.
You can be on first place, Alex. Alex, I've seen it done before. You can be number one. Doesn't last long,
I'm not
but
saying
we're
you
there.
can't. I was just trying to mess with you.
He's taking it seriously.
So I think he's got I'm going to keep running my little legs off, and he's going to be number one by attrition as the other two kill one another. Except he's got issues now because someone's firing his gun. That's smart.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever works.
Yeah, I mean, look at me and how I played Destiny Child 2.
I was just gonna say, that's the way you start. Let me find a good hiding space.
Exactly.
Two people!
Now, Josh, yell louder.
We don't have to yell. The game picks up your voice. Speaking of that, my grandkids today have a toy that I gotta get. You hold it up, it's a little doll, and you speak, and whatever you say, it will repeat in the weirdest, oddest, comical voice you can think of. But
Well, that's Alex Cheek.
But wait, you can put it 15 feet away, unlike other Bluetooth problems, and you can literally talk at a whisper, and it will hear your voice. I was impressed. It's got such a strong microphone or reception capability. I'm getting one. I don't want to break my grandson's heart, but I'm going to get my grandson's. Oh, he finished second. You just didn't run fast enough there, Forrest. All right, minimize that for a minute. Let me send this over to you.
Are you gonna get it so you can hack it and use it as a better microphone for your computer or something?
You got to be glad I'm not in Zoom right now, or I would put you out of the permanent waiting room.
Now, what were you saying? Hold on, I got a phone call.
Minimize your game. I'm going to send you something you're going to want.
Hold on a minute, I'll get out of it.
Is it really going to take a minute?
For him to get out of it or me to send it to him? It's probably taking 10 minutes to get out of it, and it'll take me about 30 seconds to send it over to him.
I hope it takes you like 10 or 15 minutes, like it did me the other day.
I don't want to break your heart, Alex, but it's not going to take me 10 or 15 minutes. In fact, it's probably not even going to take 10 or 15 seconds. I'm going to spend more time going to find what I need to send him than I am in actually sending it to him.
Is it a whole 2 or 3 gig movie?
No.
Happy New Year to you.
It is not. And I sent him 3 movies the other day, and I timed this in under 4 minutes. So Arkansas's network speed and my network speed are different.
Yeah. Dennis is leaving, I think.
Okay.
Just New Year, everybody. I'm heading out. Good night.
That's fine. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dennis.
Happy New Year, bud.
Happy
Are
New
you
Year.
leaving, Sean?
Happy New Year.
No, I'm not leaving.
Oh, you say you're leaving.
No, Dennis is leaving.
I like something to chat for you too. Good night.
Good night, Dennis.
Night night.
Good night, Dennis.
I believe this is what I'm trying to send. See, it took me longer, and it's done. How quick was that, Alex? Oh my gosh, it said, I'll take more time trying to find it than I will getting it. It's done. It took less than 3 seconds. I'll let him figure out where it went. And
Well,
obviously he's talking to someone else, so.
That's because you have a fast internet speed.
I do too, Brian. It's a lot faster than yours.
I'm impressed.
Well, I had 2.5 gigabyte Ethernet port on my router, right? Well, I blew that to hell. That port don't work no more. So now I don't have a 2.5 gigabyte port anymore because that got blown out. I don't know how it got blown out, but it did. So now I can't get over 1,000 right now. Right now I'm only getting about 900. Because I'm
So slow.
Oh, my goodness. Josh Kinder, you are worse than I am at stuff.
Got a quick question on Jeff.
Go for a free question on Jeff.
Where is he? He went out? He's not there.
Here's. He's
Oh, he
here.
is?
He's just maybe his icon is there.
Oh, but can he answer me if I ask him a question?
If he's there, he can. I don't know if he's physically there or not.
That's the question.
Wait till he shows back up and then ask your question. If you think you're gonna forget it, write it down like I do, and you won't forget it.
No, I don't forget that. It's fine. I think he went somewhere, get something, drink or anything like that.
Possibly, very
Yeah.
possible.
But get thirsty something or, you know, it's fine. It's
He
fine.
didn't clear it with me first. Brian, would you like to do your stuff now, or would you like to wait until after the ball drops at midnight?
No, I was gonna take a nap.
So what did everybody think about Doug's stream
Oh,
yesterday?
yeah.
I watched a few minutes of it.
I want to remind you we are doing a live stream, so you might want to be cognitive of what you say.
All right.
That's
now
it.
Jeff's back. Right?
Oh, Jeff's back. Yes, now
Yeah.
you may ask your question.
Yeah. Jeff.
Yes.
Okay. How far are you from the strip?
Did you just ask Jeff to strip?
No. I said, how far does he live away from the strip?
I'm trying to think. We're in the same area. The strip is not in Las Vegas. It's in rural Clark County, an area called Paradise, which I'm also in. But that's a big area. I'm going to say we're about 4 miles from the strip.
Oh, not bad. I think it's the same as where we were before.
I think we were way further than 4 miles.
I live about 2 miles, mile and a half to 2 miles, 2 miles directly south of McCarran Airport.
Oh, okay. From McCarran Airport. Oh, okay. So when the firecrackers goes off on New Year's, can you hear it?
I'm hearing
Firecrackers or
from my
fireworks?
neighbors right now.
Fireworks.
My neighbors are shooting fireworks now. We can't hear the ones on the strip. If South Point has fireworks, we'll be able to hear those.
Really? You can hear them from South Point?
Well, I mean, as the crow flies, I'm probably a mile from South Point.
Okay. Alex, I sent you a message on Facebook. I'm going to step out and get a bottle of water.
Here's your
1 hour until the ball drops in New York City.
They're already starting that broadcast from New York City, by the way.
Oh, 1 hour till the ball drops?
Yeah. 1 hour. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, and it seems to be this way across the board. Sporting events, New Year's Eve events. The events at midnight, so they start at 8 o'clock at night with 4 hours of nonsense, and then at midnight you have a minute and a half of, oh, look, the ball dropped, and it's over. Hey, somebody carry a conversation on. I'm stepping out of the studio.
I just sent you a message. Never fails. This message will self-destruct in 10 seconds, Ken.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the wrong channel. Was Mission Impossible?
They got thirsty.
Yeah. This
He needs to refuel.
This is the mission debacle.
He is still playing his game. He needs to refuel. Yeah, because Jeff, I remember when we were there. I mean, we can see the fireworks, but still we're a lot farther than we were, right?
I can't estimate distances correctly. I just looked at Google Maps. In a straight line to the terminals at the airport, it's about 5 miles from my house.
Oh, so it's not that far. We are, I think we're 10 miles away. So we can see the fireworks, but the noise is not so bad.
I probably can't see them very well just because of stuff that's in the way.
Yep. But you know how crazy we are when we're in Vegas. We drive all the way to find an empty area where we can really see the fireworks going up. We go there and look, watch it. when
I
an
forget
empty.
the 100 block of Sahara that we lived on, but we were 6 to 10 miles away from the strip, and you could see the fireworks, but it's not. They weren't as predominant as like what's in the back of Greg's background. You could see them, and you could tell they were fireworks, but it wasn't like you could see them like you were right there. Brian Lightfoot has something he'd like to share with the group. Brian, would you like me to spotlight you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about 3 miles from the south side of the airport. Okay, go ahead, Brian.
Ken, I can do it just by sharing my screen on something, but I wanted to briefly mention the thing about the fireworks. In California, they don't do fireworks. At midnight, everyone steps outside and shoots their guns off. There you go. Tim was right about 2 seconds ahead of me on that. It's bang, 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 bang. So we used to, 15 years ago at midnight, the whole family, we used to run out into the front of the neighborhood, banging on pots and everything, and neighbors loved us, but making all kinds of noise and racket that we can. Now, you do not dare go outside unless you have a solid cover over your head.
You ever shoot your cannon on New Year's?
Yeah.
I was going to do it this year, but nah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of accidents about that. When the bullet goes up, when it goes down, it might hit anybody.
Yeah, I can take you up on my roof and show you one of the bullets lodged in the shingles up there.
Oh,
haven't heard any yet tonight, but usually on New Year's and 4th of July, there's always people right next door to me or right across the street here that are shooting off fireworks, even though it's against the ordinance or city law or whatever it is to shoot off in the city limits.
Yeah, and when has that ever stopped anybody from doing it?
Right. You remember some of the videos when they had it in Baghdad of just, it was bombs going off everywhere, machine guns everywhere. That's midnight in California.
Oh, I had midnight in your little townville?
Well, my little town, yes.
Can't think of your town. I'm having a Doug moment. Real
I'm
quick.
Trying to keep
Jeff,
it a secret.
Can you look up the difference between Vintage at the Lakes apartment home on West Sahara?
Yeah, it's the name of our apartment.
Vintage at the Lakes apartment homes to the Strip. Could you look up and see what the distance is, please? And thank you in advance. I'm just lazy and don't want to do it. So Brian Lightfoot is going to share his screen, and we have the Brian Lightfoot segment at 11:06. Boy, what are we going to do for the next 9 hours? Take it away, Brian.
Well, the first thing I wanted to show to the camera was
Destiny.
As soon as I turn off this stupid yeah. Why did I ever turn that on? Guess what I have in my hands here?
Bottle of grape juice?
No. It's nothing but the best. It says
Don Perignon.
Barefoot. No, Barefoot Bubbly. Come off top shelf. You know, this was $6.99 a gallon, so I only got the 750 milliliters. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm gonna pour a little drink of it.
We might have to
That's not gonna help,
Step
Brian.
out. Brian's drunk already.
It will not make you any smarter. I promise.
Full of bubbly.
No, Brian, each one of us has to have a cup or something or water.
And I'll take a big drink of this every time somebody gets the answer correct.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Now what I'm gonna do, I think it's only 10 questions. And it's all about this stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Campaign
I
trivia.
It's kind of a stacked quiz, isn't it?
I
You know all
don't
the
drink
answers.
hard liquor.
Okay, 2 rules. I am the judge. Rule number 2 is if there's any discrepancy, see rule number 1.
Can I bribe you? I have a penny right here.
Answering
Okay,
YouTube
wait.
or-
I know the price went up Here's a nickel.
No.
Okay, my final offer. I'm not going any higher than
Hey,
this.
hey, wait a minute. You have to keep that for the midnight.
All right, let me get the first one all queued up here.
Jose, you're having microphone issues again.
Yeah, I want to protest. I'm not participating in this game. I'm going to on to the next one. Busy right now.
All right. Okay.
I'll go look at chat while you're preparing.
Okay.
Ski
So,
Man
Brian,
says, I'm
where
Jeff
should
on
we
the
answer?
East Coast. Okay, hang on, wait. Hold on.
There's no wait.
Stop the presses. How do we answer? Do we raise our hand? How do we
Well,
do
this is gonna be on the honor system. You're just gonna come up with the answer yourself, or you can type it into stream chat would be the best way to do it. That way everybody can see your answer.
Okay.
Or your wrong answer.
Brian. Do you realize you're talking to the Zoom homies? Honor system?
And the scorekeeping is gonna be, it's on your honor. Just keep track of how many you got correct.
Ken, we lost the Zoom on the stream.
Yeah, I'm honestly seeing that and trying to figure out what happened because we shouldn't have lost the Zoom.
The Ken's
Or the stream?
effect.
Well, I saw.
No, stream's still going. The
Okay,
link
webcam.
between,
Who lost
you
the
know,
Zoom?
who would have thought that this would have not gone bad like this? In 1,000 years, I never thought it.
Hey, Ken?
Zoom, it's working at my end.
You can see Zoom on the YouTube stream?
I see black.
On the YouTube stream,
Yes, YouTube.
I see the Zoom.
Black.
On YouTube. It should be black.
It is black.
yes, it is black.
Okay, so that's the problem. Bear with me a moment.
In the meantime, Jose to Ken.
Go for Ken.
Isn't it this epic number 3? Epic fail number 3 so far?
Well, I haven't been counting. It's like that in English. Who's ever keeping count of that, I would appreciate it.
Now I've got street map momentarily, and okay, now it's back. Zoom's back.
Zoom's back?
Oh, I know why. I'll explain later. All right,
yeah.
Brian, share your screen and let the honor system begin. Excuse me.
Well, I had it a few minutes ago, but
Yeah, and I saw it.
somebody interrupted it.
Somebody.
Here we go.
That's epic number 5 for
There you
Brian.
go.
Well, let's make sure it goes out, and it does. A champagne bottle contains blank times the amount of pressure as car tires.
I'm gonna give you just a few seconds until I bring up.
5 times.
This is the honor system. Write your questions down, and
Okay,
Wintermute
right.
says 3. Jeff Ryan says 3.
Jeff
Ryan,
said first.
sorry. Jeff was first. And the correct answer is
3. Yay.
okay. Question number 1 has been answered correctly by Jeff Ryman. He was first.
I should confess I have a bottle of champagne in the fridge.
All right, number 2.
Been there for 4
Number
years.
2. Which country drinks more champagne per capita than any other country? Sheridan, Arkansas.
Now, pay close attention. It's per capita. Per capita.
No,
Wintermute says USA.
I'm wrong. It's per capita.
Okay, you know what? I think champagne would best in France, maybe?
5, 6, 7, 8.
France.
9,
If Ryman says
10.
France, Mrs. K spoke France.
I said France.
You said France.
Yes.
We come from France.
Ready?
Go Francais.
Yay! Bye bye.
Jeff Ryman is batting 1,000, but no, it's
Number
okay.
3.
Let's point out he has a bottle in the refrigerator. True or false? You are more likely to die from champagne-related accident than poison from a spider bite. Ooh, that's a toughie. That's a toughie.
Smooth. Smooth.
Consensus seems to be true.
Oh. Pardon me.
I just got bit.
I think it's
No.
true. For me, it's true.
People think it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, because a poisonous spider bite can be treated.
Oh, come
But
on.
when you're an accident and you get fine and goodbye.
Jeff Ryman's batting at 1,000, and once again, we must put in the caveat, he's got a bottle of champagne in the refrigerator. The longest champagne cork flight on record was how many feet? Within 5 feet? Oh, geez, that's easy.
Ugh. You know, that's when you pop the cork. If you were to pop the cork and let it fly, which you're not supposed to do, but let it
We have
fly.
a 25 feet guess, we have a 67-foot guess.
Within 5 feet?
Is that on the Earth or on the Moon?
I'm gonna say if you're within 5 feet, you got it correct.
One fish says 1 mile. We'd have to translate
1 mile?
feet.
That's a lot.
First.
No.
This is on Earth, not on the moon.
Okay, well, that's that doesn't help my answer out, but okay.
Probably maybe 2.
And the answer is
Oh, wow.
177 feet. That puts Wintermute with the correct, well, he's not within 5 feet though.
Lawn Dog was closest.
Well, he's closest. Well, whoever's closest.
67
Should-
for Lawn Dog.
67 feet would be, he's close by
177.
15 feet. So Jeff Ryman is now not got the answer correct. Next question, please.
Well, see, I've never opened a bottle.
Sommelier in Champagne. Now, you know what a sommelier is? It's a wine
Someone who
steward.
serves
That's French,
champagne.
with a wine steward in Champagne, France. They refuse to serve champagne in anything besides a flute. Not a meat.
I have to say true on that.
I have to say true as well.
True, yeah.
Since it's so far skewed in the chat.
You're thinking they're really snobbish, don't you? Oh, by the way, my source of information on this is, it came off the internet, is all I can say. All right, the answer is,
Almost.
they just wanna sell the stuff, they don't wanna be snobby. You'll never
Don't
get,
pour it in your shoe, man. Take your shoe off.
You'll never get away with that in this household with my
yeah?
I've got a
All right.
question. Let's pause the trivia game for 1 second.
Okay.
If you put champagne in a flute, when you play the flute, does the champagne come out the air hole?
Wow.
Continue.
I'll have you know that this says Mr. as opposed to Mrs. This is part of the Amazon Vine free glassware that we got.
Well, you're sharing your screen and we're seeing the champagne trivia. We don't see the glass. We'll come back to that. Next question.
Okay. Number 6.
That would be the next.
There are approximately how many million bubbles in a 750 milliliter bottle of champagne? Somebody,
That lets me drive in the driveway on Saturday.
somebody sat and counted these. I wanna get that.
I drive on the driveway, 2,267,000 million bubbles of
Shaken or unshaken?
Stirred, not shaken. Or shaken, not stirred.
500 million? No, it's 5.
Any
Yes,
guesses?
at 267,000.
No, 30 million.
5.
Really?
20.
Somebody's better be on
We
my
have
final
20 million.
Jeopardy question.
We have
That's all
30
I gotta
million.
say.
I
Jeff
was
says 47,
45.
Tim says 25.
Bet you we're way
Tim
off.
says 25, sorry Tim.
I say
For 10?
Now,
Robbie Drake
if you
says
disagree
3
with
million.
if you disagree with the answer here, Jeff, we're gonna expect you to count the bubbles in that bottle in your refrigerator.
I have a follow-up question once the answer is revealed.
Yes. Go for follow-up question.
I have to reveal
have
the
a
answer
comment.
first.
How do we
Say what?
know? How do we know if Jeff's answer to the number of bubbles in his bottle in his refrigerator is correct? If he has already drank some of the champagne.
Well, Ken, your voice has changed quite a bit.
Yeah, that's amazing,
The
isn't it?
bottle
I've been
stays
working on that,
in my fridge
actually.
for 4 years, Alex.
Let's get to the answer.
All
After
right.
the answer, I'll ask a question.
The answer to number 6 is
49 million.
wow.
I said
Tim
30.
Soul comes through. No, I guess that'd be Jeff Ryman. Okay. No,
Yeah.
Sorry, Tim. I tried again. Now, before we move on to question number 7, how many? Never mind. I can't say it.
English?
Why?
I'm looking at the champagne, and my bubbles are really small in this stuff. They're not the big bubbles.
I was going to ask a question about the Alfred Hall, and I can't remember how that line goes. So let's just move on.
Okay, moving on. Number 7. True or false? James Bond drinks champagne more often than martinis.
Oh, Mrs. K can get this. Let her answer.
False.
Shut up. I think it's false.
She says true.
I think he likes champagne. I mean martini. I don't know.
He drinks more martinis because they're always shaken, not stirred.
My gut says false, but I think I'm wrong on my gut.
You guys have a 50-50 chance on this. I've done the research. There's 50-50 chance.
All of my answers are all guesses.
True or
but
false?
All of them are right.
So what's the consensus? Most people saying true or false?
I think false is the consensus, but why do I feel this is a trick question?
Not a trick.
It isn't.
No, it's not. It's
The
guessing.
answer is
In his movies, he's always had one or the other, and I can't remember which one it is.
he's always going to these
Champagne. Whenever he has a movie,
highfalutin affairs where they're serving champagne, so the answer is true.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
And again,
Oh, there you go. Drink champagne more often in movies. Oh, okay. So, because I don't see him like doing the cork thing, like that. And
Yeah,
All right.
you can
I
not
was
stir it.
drinking right away.
Number 8.
Diving.
Divers using remote operated submarines recovered how many bottles of champagne from the sunken
Oh my
Titanic?
goodness.
Closest answer within 10 would be the absolute winner.
250.
Jim said 250 bottles of champagne.
I would go for probably 900.
Oh, Mrs. K says 900. Do I hear 1,000? One.
Me. Ski Man says 1,000.
Oh, we've got 1,000. Do I hear 1,100?
How many? Wait a minute. Yeah, how many?
Okay, then after the answer, I've got a question.
Titanic has during that film. There are more than 1,000.
The answer is going to surprise you, and then maybe it won't.
35.
See, I was going to say none, because my question was going to be, how did they all survive the fall?
Oh, nothing?
True.
They wouldn't have.
Good question, Rick. Good question.
I think there's 2 reasons. Number one, they're not supposed to take anything back anymore. That entire site is owned by one company. They have, and number 2, it's a dedicated graveyard.
Yep.
So that'd be desecration to take anything away from there. Unless,
Ski Man and Long Dog both said that they would implode and or explode going that deep.
Except
Possibly.
liquids, it's mostly water in it, and water is fairly incompressible. But it
Question
does
number
have
9.
bubbles in it.
moving on to number 9. Champagne, now this one is gonna be a little tricky. Comes from mostly what color of fermented grape?
White grapes, maybe? For me, so it could be white grapes.
I don't think it'd be.
Red.
Red is usually dark. I like the red one.
Wintermute says green, Alex says white, Jeff says red. Long Dog's covering both bases and going with white and green.
I'll go with green.
Well, white
Either.
grapes is definitely like green grapes.
Now, I didn't believe the answer on this, and I actually kind of looked this up on the authoritative source on Google, and got some answers. Most of them were pretty much the same, so
Wendy
prepare
says red.
yourself. Prepare yourself for this answer. The recipe, I love that English, varies somewhat, but champagne is common 2/3 black grapes.
Black grapes? I didn't know black grapes existed.
I didn't either.
Okay, this is a black
The-
Oh,
Red is acceptable. Here you call his.
I said red grapes.
The color red is acceptable. It's what you and I would call red, but it's a deep, dark red. And to the enologists, which are the vintners, they don't want to hear that. No, those are black grapes. There's white grapes, there's red, and there's black. There's colors in between, but surprisingly, it's not white grapes.
Well,
White grapes.
surprisingly, I don't like grapes, and my likeness of grapes just went up by 100. I hate grapes now. Question number 10.
In most of the recipes, white grapes make up 1/3 of the recipe.
Wow.
Number 10, you guys are gonna love this. And you really gotta think about this one. True or false? Artist modeled the shape of the champagne glass off of Marie Antoinette's bosom. I'm telling you, I researched this trivia far and wide to come up with this question and this answer.
You probably, yeah.
These are the champagne glasses that are shaped like a cup, you know, well, like a Marie Antoinette's bosom. That's what they're shaped like.
See, the English Wranglers is not just a problem for me.
That's true.
Long Dog says false. It had something to do with the monks, and it had nothing to do with women.
Really? Well, it was a Benedictine monk.
I'm just
a
the reader and the
Benedictine monk
moderator here.
who originally came up with the shape.
That's true, because even if it's, you know, men, when they hold the champagne, it reminds them of women.
Yeah, they like stepping out of that bosom glass.
That's right.
I will say true.
Oh, yeah, it's true too, but you know.
The answer is,
I don't think so.
I don't think so, Tim. Oh wait, we do have a Tim in here. I don't think so, Tim. While legend says, may say that her left breast was the inspiration for the shape of the champagne glass, there is no definitive historical proof. Now, when I got this answer, I'm thinking to myself, why was it her left breast? Why did it have to be the left? Is there a difference?
Because the left breast is where the heart is.
Closer to the heart, right? Yeah, I agree.
Closest to the heart.
And with that, I gotta bow out. I'll see you guys maybe later.
And that's
bowing out early. All right, Jim.
Thank you, Jim. Happy New Year. Not symmetrical.
I'm down halfway.
And I can tell you from extensive research, Brian, most ladies are not symmetrical.
Oh.
I got it.
Smooth. Very
I got
smooth.
another question to add to your trivia, Brian.
Yes, ma'am.
Do they use mostly seedless grapes or mostly with the seeds to make champagne?
The seeds aren't in any wine as far as I know.
That's all filtered out. They're seeded grapes, I believe.
Probably so.
Yeah. The skins and the seeds are filtered out.
Or genetically modified like
those are eating grapes. Table grapes. Those are called table grapes.
They've been bred not through recent studies, but over the years, like Gregory Mendel, good stuff that
the grapes that you say they're table.
Smaller seeds and seedless grapes have a hint of seed in them, but it's quite soft.
You say the seedless grapes are the eating grapes are the table grapes, but every time I've went to a Chinese buffet those grapes they have there at the buffet.
Yeah, because that's the Chinese thing is trying to be cheap, and they buy the cheapest ones they can.
Yep, that's true.
Or you get the one from Arkansas.
Wow.
Or, when I lived in South Carolina, we had 2 Asian buffets there. The reasonably priced one had southernized a lot of the entries and added things like catfish and so forth and so on. The only vegetable they had that resembled really the way Chinese people cook vegetables was the green beans.
The grape, what
Buffet was more authentic in the flavors.
Bubbly,
Their
bubbly.
damn food hot.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep, 49 million.
Wait, I think you missed one.
Well, no, you already drank some though.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta count what's in your stomach.
All right, just a minute. Oh.
So Jeff, you were saying your bottle of champagne has never been opened. It's unopened for 4 years.
Actually, that bottle of champagne was put in the house, in the fridge the year we bought the house, which was 2016.
Barefoot bubbly.
years ago?
I mean, it smelled okay, but it doesn't taste anymore in the bottle. It just stays. For all I know, some of the bubbles may leak out. I have no idea.
Depends on how big the park is, Nat.
Yeah. That's right.
So, Mrs. K, you gave our bottle of champagne that we got for our Vegas housewarming away, didn't you?
I did. We didn't
you
drink
did.
that. We didn't
Yeah,
drink
we don't
it.
drink, so.
During our housewarming, there's 2 people that give us the champagne. Now we just keep it. We don't drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh no, Barefoot is good wine.
Yeah, it is.
We don't drink.
Is that like Booty Farm?
Okay.
It's
This
one of the lower priced brands at Smith's, for example. In fact, I went in there the other day and they had a lady giving out free samples of various kinds of the Barefoot wine.
Really? In a grocery store, they're giving out free alcoholic samples.
I'll drink to that.
Glass, about that much in the bottom of the glass, simply enough to taste.
I've seen them
The
do it
kids,
here at
I bet the
Wayfair.
kids went back and, yeah, do what, Sam?
I said they do it here at Winco.
Oh, I thought that was Sam. Sorry, Tim. Well, I just can't get Tim. I give up.
I got this at Save Mart.
Yeah, I've not gone to Winco here. I know where one is, but it's quite a ways away from me.
Way up north, isn't it?
No, there's one, well, there may be one up there. There's one, what I would call Henderson. It's not too far from, the R.C. Willie Furniture Store in Henderson. It's in the same shopping center. Off the 215 over here on the east side.
I love the way they stock the shelves when you go up to the champagne section. This is in a grocery store. This is not even a liquor store. The grocery stores are all about merchandising and all about maximizing profit. On the shelf at that eyeball level, $18.99 for the champagne. So you go down one level and you're into the $10.99 and $12.99 stuff. You go down to the level by your knees, and that's the $6.99 stuff. And if you go down to the level by your ankles, that's the $2 Chuck stuff.
Now here we stop at about the $4 to $5 level. To answer Lawn Dog's question, I have no idea about their champagne. Their other wines, I like the Barefoot better than other wines of the same price range. Let me put it
You
that
guys
way.
actually heard of this brand then, huh?
Right. Which one?
Barefoot Bubbly, it says. Barefoot. Yeah.
Yeah,
That can be the one.
I don't think we have any of that in our Smiths here. They have the Barefoot wines in like the Shiraz and Merlot, and what are some of the white wines? I don't drink white wine normally. In fact, lately I haven't drank any kind of wine normally. But
This says Brut Cuvée, Cuvee. I have no idea what any of that
Brut
shit
is a common brand of champagne. It's considered affordable, but not really great quality, I think.
What's Cuvée mean? From the sewers?
Don't know. Yeah, lawn dog, if your wife has sophisticated tastes in wine, don't buy her barefoot. I go for the cheap stuff. I go for the high end of the cheap stuff. If I drink wine at all, which I don't much anymore. I gave it up because if I'm having a phone conversation with somebody, I can sit there and not watch what I'm doing and polish off half a bottle at a sitting and then feel like crap the next day. So I pretty much gave up wine.
Barefoot Bubbly Brut Suvet, this is off of Google. Good drink for relaxation, good drink.
Okay, I gotta take my grandchildren home, I'll be back.
All right, it's nicely fizz, and it has a bit of a fruity taste to it.
Happy New Year.
What does Cuvée Brut mean? Cuvée has no relationship to sweetness, such as flavor. What the hell does it mean? Brut talks about the sweetness. Brut means there's less than 12 grams per liter of sweetness.
Well,
so what the hell is
Brut
the
is also a brand, isn't it?
What does Cuvée Brut mean?
No, Brut always refers to whether it's dry or sweet.
Never mind, Siri. Once again, you were useless.
What kind of champagne is Cuvée? Cuvée, it's the first 2,050 liters, don't ask me why 2,050 liters, of grape juice from a 4,000 kilogram of grapes, which is called a marc. While the following 500 liters are known as the tail. So the Cuvée is the first one
Bye, Catherine.
off the conveyor belt.
It's almost midnight before I'm going to. Okay. Well, not to think about it, but I remember I drank a spirit, well, not really hard liquor when I was in California, bought by my sister, but it was like we were in a restaurant